Okay, next step in the catchment process. I did one yesterday. I'm digging this out about 8 to 10 inches deep. It's actually turning out a little bit shallower than that because there's a cable line that runs through here. This is not public easement, but that's the only place that they could do it to get the cable line to the neighbor. So what I'm doing is digging it out about 8 to 10 inches deep. I've gotten down that far. And then piling in wood or branches or weeds or leaves or anything else organic to go in there. I'll fill it up to the top and then put dirt over the top. So this was the same thing that I did here. And that should actually settle as the stuff under there, the weeds in this case, settle. So this will actually end up buried to probably 2 inches below the 2 inches. It'll settle to about 2 inches above the soil level. So that piece I did yesterday. It'll take a while for it to settle. It'll probably be next spring before I can fill that in. But I'm doing that all the way along here, and I did it last year. And I put in, it's actually a couple of years ago, not last year, and I put in a couple of peach trees, plum trees, whatever, but this was the only one that survived. I could go into that, but this was the only one that survived. So, so you can see here, okay, this is debris from the last storm. The soil's still about an inch below, and it is still spongy. Okay. Soil's about an inch below the sidewalk. So when water flows down here during the storms, it washes up over the sidewalk, and then the idea is that it will fill this space. And then we have these. These are just plant pots, and the idea is that they will settle about 2 inches. They'll be about 2 inches above the soil level. And of course they have holes in the bottom, so when the water floods in over the soil, that will fill up. I'm thinking I may want to slant them a little bit, but I'm not sure on that yet. But that will fill up and soak down deeper into the soil. So I've got a bunch of those along here. It's a long-term project, a little bit at a time. I'm taking out a couple of buckets full every day as I do other things. So that is the next part of the water catchment process. Talk to you later.